Right, we've just got here. So I've not been here for ages, and I've just noticed that the maintenance team are here, and they've got some jobs to do as well. So I'll have a little look to see what they're doing. But just to give you a bit of a walk around and what this property is like. So we've got 13 garages. These 13 garages here, we just don't use them because they used to be for tenants. But what happened was people were parking in front of the garages, it was starting to cause problems, and tenants were starting to phone me, they were starting to get irate because they were paying for garages. So what we decided to do is lock them all down, and we're just not going to use them anymore. So let's go inside, let's see what's going on. Right, let's get away from this. Morning, are we doing all right? So you come to do the leak?
Come to look at the leak, yeah.
Come to look at the leak. Hello, Dennis.
Hello,
You right, been on camera?
how are you?
I've got no George, have I? So
I don't want to be on camera.
I've got to do it all myself, haven't I?
You poor thing.
I know.
Sorry for
You don't want to be on camera? You've had about 15 million views on TikTok.
Who have?
You have?
No.
Right. No, not yet. No. I'll catch you in a minute. So, Si, you've done this wall here. So just talk to us about this then. So last time I came over, all of this wall here was all collapsed.
From there.
It looks smart, that does. So have you used the same bricks?
A lot of the bricks I cleaned off, and then there's a couple from out the garage. That just
So where did you build it back up from? Just this corner?
from here.
Yeah.
Built this corner up.
Looks a lot smarter, doesn't it? Do you reckon we could do something with that corner over there?
Yeah, so we can tidy that up.
Because that looks a little bit messy, doesn't it, over there?
Yeah,
Okay.
break some of those bricks up.
So what's it like in here? It's a bit tidier. Very often when we come in here, it's just full of rubbish and full of junk, but at the moment it looks quite tidy. So we got some edging stones to put over the top then?
I took the ones off for there.
Yeah.
Because there was only some that only came to there. There was only enough for there. So
Right.
Come round.
All right, we'll just leave it like that for now. It is only the bin area, so it's not too bad. Okay, is this guy, is he going to need to come in here? Do you know whose those cars are?
No.
Neither of them.
No.
There's only two there, but...
The white one, I think, is a tenant from here.
Right.
Because that's normally, every now and again, that will park there. But the Mini, I don't know.
Okay. Right, have you got the code? Can you let me in? I have got the codes, but I've got no George today, so I'm doing this selfie style. Right, what flat are you going in, or have you already been in?
I haven't been in there yet.
Okay, you just arrived?
Yeah.
Right, so I've not been here now for, oh goodness, probably 5 weeks or so. So, to give everybody a little bit of background on what this property is, if you haven't already seen it. So behind me here, you'll see that we've got all of this from there, all the way to there. Now this consists of 27 individual flats. When we bought it, we bought it for £1.1 million, and then we had to spend about £250,000 on a massive refurb. Then we actually refinanced it about 4 years later for £2.4 million. So there's a huge amount of profit in this property. With 27 tenants, it's always fully occupied, and it's in the city centre. Now, would you believe that we're in the city centre? It's quiet as a mouse. It's a beautiful, beautiful area, and we've got this huge garden. Look at this garden, folks. It's massive. So the purpose of me coming here today is just to have a little look around. I haven't been here for 5 or 6 weeks, maybe even longer than that. And it's always nice just to come and have a look to see what's going on, see what Simon's doing. And I've got a flat in here as well that's just become empty, and I want to just do a final checkout inspection. So let's have a look around. So the first thing I want to do is have a look under the stairs here, because under the stairs we had an issue with the drain pipe. Can you see the drain pipe? I can't zoom in, but the drain pipe all the way down was overflowing at the top, which meant that it was blocked, and it was causing obviously a massive issue, and all of the waste was dripping down, and it was coming down the wall, and it was all congregating on the bottom. So this is really where people store their bikes. So we've had that rodded, we've had it fixed. I'm not going to touch it. I don't know if it's dry or not. It looks okay. So at the moment, I think I'm happy with that. I think it's all been fixed. I don't think there are any more issues. Right, so what I'm going to do, well, I haven't got a fob, so I need to call Simon again. because I can't get in. So all this property is accessed via a key fob. I think this flat's vacant actually, this one here. Let's have a quick look in this particular flat. We'll go in there and we'll have a look around in there just to show you what the situation is. I'm not sure it's been reserved or not. But yeah, fancy coming here without a key fob. I need to call Simon. Oh, it's not vacant, sorry. Have you just moved in then, have you? Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. I knew that it was coming up. So I'm Rick, I'm the owner.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so sorry about that. Yeah, so I didn't realise you'd just pop in. I was going to come in as well. It's a good job I didn't, isn't it?
That's why I heard you.
Yeah. No, I thought that, because I know the lady moved out and I've been on holiday for 4 weeks. So I'm just coming around now, just doing an inspection and a couple of videos and stuff. So how you finding it okay?
Oh, fine.
It's a lovely flat. It's one of the nicest ones in the whole building because it's ground floor and in the summertime with the doors open onto the garden. It's lovely. So anyway, nice to meet you. Yeah, good. Nice to meet you. Sorry, good job you came out, wasn't it? I'd have been going in. So what's going on here? I thought it was empty.
It's funny because I thought, oh, he's going to come. I mean, not that I would have minded.
No. Obviously, I wouldn't come in if I knew it was occupied.
So I thought, well, I better tell him.
That was absolutely a good job that I didn't go in there, wasn't it? Yes, I think so. Right, so let's find Simon. Where's he gone? Because I don't have a key fob to get in, which is a bit of an issue. I don't think any of the doors are open. No, that's not open. I might have to just give him a ring so I can get in. This one sometimes is open. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we've got access into here. Now I know that one of the flats is empty, so I want to go in. I want to just have a little inspection. This floor as well, folks, beautiful. But I'm not entirely sure which of the flats it is. So I'm just going to look on my phone. So I took a photo of it this morning. Okay, so it's next door, typically. So I need to get in next door. Right, let me phone Simon. Good job you were here, because I didn't come. I've got no key fob or anything, have I? And obviously without George, I just, I thought flat 0 was empty. So I just pinned my head through it, and I've got a camera going up there. And I said, oh, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to have a look around. Of course, the tenant said, no, she just come to the door. She said, no, I live here. Yeah. I didn't realise we'd filled it. That went quickly.
This one is empty.
That went quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, well, she did the tenancy, then like a month later before she started moving us.
Right, okay, because I didn't realise that. It's good that we have obviously filled it. So, right, I need to, which is the empty one in here?
Number 2.
This one here, number 2, okay. Have you got a key to hand for number 2, or is it?
I can get one.
Would you grab it for me?
Yeah.
Do you mind? Thanks. That lock's a little bit unsteady. Hello? Okay. So the first impressions I get is that it smells fresh, smells clean, and it doesn't smell of smoke. Now that's one of the biggest issues, smoke and the other thing that I don't like. So it smells fresh. Let's have a little look around. My initial impressions are very clean, very tidy. Let's go through into the living area. Let's have a look in there. Then I'll come round and I'll do an inspection. I'll look in the fridges and do all of that. Right, so let me give you a guided tour of the property first, then we'll have a look and do the inspections. So as you come in, the first thing you see is the kitchen / living room. So it's like a studio apartment. So you've got a kitchen / living room here. Obviously you've got a fully fitted kitchen, fridge, freezer, and through here you've got your bedroom and your bathroom. Now, this is a beautiful property because it overlooks the massive garden. Now, during the summer, you can imagine just how nice this is. And we've got the old-fashioned slats that go over the window that are all completely in order, completely serviceable. But because it's a listed building, we have to keep those. And then you've got the ensuite in here as well. So there's no power. Now, there's no power probably because the tenants switched it off because they pay their own bills. So we don't seem to have any electric. So it might be a bit dark in here, but you've got the toilet, a sink, and you've got the shower I'll see if there's any power. They might have just turned it off on the board. So initial impressions are the carpet's a little bit dirty. You can't see it too much on the video, but it does need a clean. So the carpet's a little bit stained. The walls need painting. So you've got this here, and you might not see it on the video. It's quite hard to show you, but there's quite a lot of staining on the wall. But that's wear and tear. You know, that's expected, and the carpet just needs to be cleaned. I'm going to check the cupboards just to make sure that there's no issues and the cupboards are nice and tidy. Then we're going to have a look in the fridge. Perfectly clean and tidy. There's nothing in there, absolutely nothing in there. No, it's been really well cleaned. There's nothing in the cupboards. No problems there at all. Right, let's have a look in the oven. You never know what you might find in the oven. Look at that. Honestly, folks, look, it's spotless. Spotlessly clean. I mean, most of our tenants are really respectful, and most of the tenants will clean up after themselves. But that oven is spotless. So if this was your property and you're watching this, well done. Let's have a look in the fridge. I know it's going to be clean. Which side does it open? Opens that side. Look, can you see that? Absolutely spotless. It's brilliant. So, you know, when it comes to doing tenant checkouts, you never know what you're going to find, ever. This is spotless. Am I going to be paying the deposit back on this? Absolutely, 100%. Really, really pleased with it, folks. And this is what we'd expect. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Just let me show you this cooker. Look how clean that is. Amazing, really well done, really pleased. 100% refund on the deposit, absolutely. So each of these properties has got a really big cellar. This isn't a particularly big cellar down here, but let me just adjust my mic stand. There we go. I'll take you to one of the other ones as well in a minute. Very rickety. What do we do with the cellars? Well, generally nothing. What we tend to do here is store the key safes and all of the electric panels for the individual tenants so they can do their own readings and stuff. We don't really want tenants to be putting belongings down here, because if they do, they generally stay here and it just becomes clustered. It's not very pleasant. Right, let me just put this key back. That's two. And then we're going to go over to the big one. Right, let's go back upstairs. And let's go over to the big block of flats on the other side. Again, which one is?
It's a fire door.
Oh, that shouldn't be open.
Someone keeps opening it.
Oh, we need to put a note out then, don't we? Why do people open that? That's really
I don't know.
Not particularly good for security. They're probably smoking up there, aren't they?
Yeah.
I imagine. Yeah. Okay. Lovely.
I'll have a look and shut it before I go anyway.
What's all that mishmash of wires there? When the first time I've seen that as well. Okay, all right. I'm just going to head over to St George's Lane, just do a quick update there, and that's probably it for me for today. Right, this is the big house. Now, the history here, this is called College House. It's called College House because it used to be, apparently, a school. So I'm going to take you around, I'm going to flip the camera around. We've got 17 flats in this building, and it's just huge. So let's have a look around. So this is the entrance where people come through. It brings you into the ground floor with all of the compliance and all of the safety element. Now this door here, because it's a listed building, we can't take that door off. It has to stay along with the crest here. But it looks lovely, right? I think it looks nice. So the first floor, we've got 1, 2, 3, and there's another flat round the corner. And we've also got 2 huge cellars. So this cellar here goes down into an old coal bunker. I'll do a separate video on that. And then this cellar houses a few of our bits and bobs and all of the key safes. Now, apparently someone keeps opening this fire door, which they shouldn't do. So I suspect someone's smoking on the balcony. So we need to put a note out because that's a safety risk. So it needs to be kept shut all the time. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 flats on this floor. And then we go up again to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's a huge building, huge building. So we've had this for nearly 10 years now. We sourced it from direct-to-vendor landlord letters. So for those of you that think they don't work, they do. And we bought it using traditional mortgages. We didn't do anything strategic like a lease option or anything like that. We simply bought it with a joint venture partner. And here we are, nearly 8 years later or so, still working really well. And of course, we've got the big garden at the back as well. So watch this space. So that's the big building. We can pop over now and have a look at some of the others. Don't forget to follow, by the way, folks. If you like my raw content and how things are as a landlord, then please do follow, and please do make sure you click on that like button.